What's up, everyone? My wife has a wonderful Mazda 5 car. And in today's gas prices out here in California, $5 a gallon is fairly common. It's great to have because it's very efficient with gasoline, shall we say. You can go a long time on a tank. However, whenever I drive the Mazda 5, I notice something. It has really big blind spots. I've been surprised to find people in the lane next to me when I'm changing lanes and barely miss collisions from time to time. Well, the truth is, a lot of us have blind spots in our lives, or things we purposely sort of shove to the side, put in the shade, those kinds of things. Very often we believers have issues in our lives that we want to deal with, but we'd rather just kind of stick them in the blind spot. What I mean by that is things like money, how we deal with money. One of the men in our group this morning said that how we deal with money is how we are in the world. And one of the reasons why I believe people are so private about money, in fact, people are more likely to talk about their intimate sex lives with someone else than about their finances. In fact, brothers and sisters often don't even know what the family money situation is. And very often parents don't tell their adult children what their financial situation is. It's such a private thing for so many people, and part of that is for confidentiality and good reasons. It's really nobody else's business. But on the other hand, part of it is that we really don't want people to know how we spend our money. Not that we want to tell everybody about every little chocolate bar we buy. That's not the point. But I do think that sometimes, subconsciously, we keep it so private because we're not really happy with how we deal with money, because it might say something about the way we are in the world. So I'd just like to invite you to take an inventory of yourself. Lamentations 3, verse 40 today says, let us examine ourselves. Let's look at ourselves. Let's take an inventory of how we're doing. Let's look at those blind spots. It may not be money, but we put things in the blind spots we don't want to think through or we don't want to deal with. Step number 4 in the 12-step process reads this way. Take a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Searching and fearless means going after those blind spots. What are those things we just really don't want to think about? Maybe it's our diet, maybe it's our prayer life, maybe it's our dealings with money. Who knows what it might be? But I would encourage you to put really big mirrors on your Mazda 5 and have a look at those spots. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to ask the Lord, are there parts of my life that I am purposely not thinking through or ignoring or choosing to neglect or stuffing away in my blind spots? I think it'd be great if we saw all the way around the car, and that way we'd all drive our lives a whole lot better. I hope that you will subscribe to this channel, and I hope that you also will pass this on to somebody who finds it interesting. Please leave a message in the comments. We'd love to start a discussion on this, and I hope to see you at the well, whether in person or virtually, really soon. That's the good news for today, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.